It is 26 June 2021. It is Saturday of the 12th week in Ordinary Time. Our first reading comes from the book of Genesis. The Lord appeared to Abraham by the terebinth of Mamre, as Abraham sat in the entrance of his tent, while the day was growing hot. Looking up, Abraham saw 3 men standing nearby. When Abraham saw them, he ran from the entrance of the tent to greet them. And bowing to the ground, he said, "Sir, if I may ask you this favor, please do not go on past your servant. Let some water be brought, that you may bathe your feet and then rest yourselves under the tree. Now that you have come this close to your servant, let me bring you a little food, that you may refresh yourselves, and afterward you may go on your way." The men replied, "Very well, do as you have said." Abraham hastened into the tent and told Sarah, "Quick, 3 measures of fine flour, knead it and make rolls." Abraham ran to the herd, picked out a tender, choice steer, and gave it to a servant, who quickly prepared it. Then Abraham got some curds and milk, as well as the steer that had been prepared, and set these before them. And he waited on them under the tree while they ate. The men asked Abraham, "Where is your wife Sarah?" Abraham replied, "There in the tent." One of them said, "I will surely return to you about this time next year, and Sarah will then have a son." Sarah was listening at the entrance of the tent, just behind him. Now Abraham and Sarah were old, advanced in years. They were in their 50s. And Sarah had stopped having her womanly cycles. So Sarah laughed to herself and said, "Now that I am so withered, and my husband is so old, am I still to have sexual pleasure?" But the Lord said to Abraham, "Why did Sarah laugh and say, 'Shall I really bear a child, old as I am?' Is anything too marvelous for the Lord to do? At the appointed time, about this time next year, I will return to you, and Sarah will have a son." Because she was afraid, Sarah dissembled, saying, "I didn't laugh." But God replied, "Yes, you did." The word of the Lord. Thanks be to God.